so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong.
Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
Alrighty, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here on WLBT Plus First Alert Weather Edition. I'm meteorologist Chase Franks, and I'll be covering all the details of what you need to know about your weekend forecast. And it all starts with this system right here. We are keeping a close eye on this as it is making its way off to the north. Very disorganized, and thankfully it is, because we're not really expecting a lot of big changes with it. We're still tracking the former Invest 93L. No chance of possible development, but we are seeing some isolated showers over into McGee. Actually, let's see if we can see them. And let's see if we can see them. I'll pull up the radar while I'm doing this. Yeah, you can see them over into McGee, Raleigh. I don't think I have a camera over there. That's what I was going to look for. It's just south of Raleigh. So that's really where we're seeing our first little bit of rainfall early this morning. No real crazy changes into the forecast. Still tracking out chances of widespread coverage of some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. I will point out that I do think it's unlikely that we see a lot of heavy rainfall in some areas north of I-20 today. I think our best chance of widespread coverage of some storms is areas south and along the I-55 corridor, and then we'll be really tracking it into the afternoon. So noon to about 8 o'clock is whenever we're expecting these scattered showers and thunderstorms. It pretty much goes for the whole central Mississippi area. I just think the amount of rainfall that we've seen into areas south and mainly along the Gulf Coast is a little bit higher than we've already seen. So that's why we have a higher likelihood of flash flooding. There is a chance for a quick spin up. I will cover that here. I think it's highly unlikely because the way that the setup is, it's extremely disorganized low. We're not really seeing a lot of turning in the air, but it's just the way that the movement is with these cells and being on that right side of the low pressure. I think it's possible, but I don't really think it's likely that we'll see a lot of spin-ups. If we do see any, it'll be just one very quick, isolated spin-up. But most of us will just be looking at widespread coverage of some storms into the day on Saturday as well, noon to about 8 o'clock, passing through the area. And that's really our last little bit of rainfall into the day on Sunday. We stay relatively quiet, which is looking good for the back half of the weekend. But for the day today, we have a slight risk for some flash flooding into areas south of I-20. That's really our main focus for the day today. And then tomorrow, we're looking at a marginal risk for the whole state of Mississippi. So, again, if you don't see any rainfall today, you're more than likely going to see it today or tomorrow. So, just make sure you have ways of staying updated. We are expecting roughly 1 to 2 inches of rainfall here over the next, really, today and tomorrow. So 48 hours, we're expecting roughly 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. If this will actually load, give it a second, people. Give it a second. It's Friday. It's been working hard all week long. There we go. Yeah, roughly 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, I think, is expected. And some of us might not even see 1 inch of rain. I just want you to know that some of us will have some isolated spots where we'll see a little bit more. Some of us will have some isolated spots where we'll see a little bit less. That's why the flash flooding risk is fairly low for a good portion of the area. So just make sure you have ways to stay updated here into your first alert forecast, because even though we're seeing a nice little bit of break from these terrible temperatures, next week, oh my goodness, we are warming up quickly and again. And another thing I want to point out is that this tropical system, or that tropical low that we tracked, does have the potential to actually loop back around and bring us more moisture into next week. And with that, we'll see probably more rainfall totals into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it does have that potential to just loop back around and dance around a high pressure system. So I think it is likely into next week. So we'll, of course, be the first to let you know if that does happen. But for now, that's all I got for you. We'll continue to map everything out for you throughout the rest of the day today, live and online. We'll have another update here at 9:45, and we have shows all throughout the day, starting at 11 again. So please have a great rest of your day today. Stay dry, stay safe this weekend. If you see me out and about, don't be afraid to say hi. I think I'm probably going to the farmer's market tomorrow. Let me know if y'all have any recommendations on which one I should go to, and I'll have to go check it out. But that's all I got for you right now. Have a great rest of your day.